Ants are everywhere. They are one of the most common insects in the world, and how they communicate and how their colony society structure is set up is one of the coolest things to look at. Ants make up about 1/3 of the insect biomass in the world. We know about 14,000 ant species, and it is estimated that there is around 10,000 undiscovered ant species. In fact, new species of ants are being discovered even today, like the new species called Mesor odricerum, a new harvester ant species found in Bulgaria's eastern mountains. Ants are located in almost every landmass in the world except for Antarctica, Greenland, and some smaller island nations. Ants are able to succeed in numerous different ecosystems from tropical to the deserts to snowy mountain regions. Their success in so many environments has been attributed to their social organization and their ability to modify habitats, tap resources, and defend themselves. Ant colonies can be mostly divided into different types of colonies. Monogamy colonies are colonies with a single queen. These colonies tend to be highly organized and centralized. Polygamy colonies are colonies with multiple queens, leading to a rapid population growth in larger territories. Supercolonies are a vast network of multiple independent nests and queens that are working together and share workers across miles to come to the colony. One of the most common monogamy ant colonies in the Midwest are the pavement ants. These ants are named pavement ants because it excavates an underground nest and pushes the soil into a conical mound along rocks, concrete slabs, sidewalks, and driveways. Nests also can be found in logs, mulch, walls, and floor voids. They are actually not native to North America, but was introduced when trading ships arrived from Europe in the 1700s. Their colony structure is very interesting as they are female-run colonies where members work to find food and raise young together. Their colony may house up to 1 million different individuals. A newly mated queen, after a nuptial fight where she mates with males from other colonies, will fly off and find a new location for a colony. She will land, shed her wings, and start the journey to establish a new colony. She will find a hidden crevasse or underground chamber where she will begin laying eggs. When these eggs hatch, the ants will begin the colony forming organized distinct castes, each with specialized roles to contribute to the colony's overall functioning. The primary castes include the queen, workers, and males. The queen's main role is reproduction. She is the sole egg-laying member whose primary function is to ensure the colony's continuity. The queen's eggs will hatch, and the first generation of offsprings will become worker ants. These worker ants will begin the growth of the next generations. Some of the worker ants will continue to help the queen and tend to the eggs. They will clean the eggs, feed the larvae, and they will help regulate the temperature and humidity in the nest by moving the larvae into different chambers of the nest. The other worker ants will go out searching for food. These ants are called scout ants. Once they discover a food source, it returns to the nest and lays down a chemical trail, typically composed of pheromones, leading from the nest to the food. The trail acts as a guide for the other colony members, allowing them to follow the shortest path to the food source. As more ants follow the chemical trail to the food source and return to the nest with food, the concentration of pheromones on the trail increases. Their primary food sources would be seeds, fruits, nectar, insects, and other organic matter that can sustain the colony's nutritional needs. These ants are also in charge of bringing water back to the nest. They will do so by drinking directly from outdoor water sources like dew, rainwater, or plants. They will then go back to the nest and share the water using trophallaxis, or mouth-to-mouth feeding. The worker ants are also known to build and maintain the nest and have a multitude of jobs like constructing and repairing the nest by adding different tunnels and chambers. Workers may remove old nest material and replace it with the fresh material to create a clean and suitable environment for the young rearing and food storage. They are also actively removing waste, dead organisms, and other debris from the nest environment. They carry these items away from the nest and deposit them in a designated waste disposal area. The final job of the worker ants is the protection of the colony. Pavement ants have mandibles adapted for biting and cutting, which they use as a primary means of defense. Biting serves as a deterrent to predators and intruders, allowing ants to protect themselves, their nestmates, and their resources. When faced with a threat or disturbance, ants may respond by swarming into mass to overwhelm and intimidate the intruder. Swarming involves large numbers of ants, all mobilizing and converging rapidly on the source of the disturbance. The third caste is the males, or drones. They appear during the reproductive phase. These male ants are a lot larger than that of the worker ants, and they have wings to fly. Their sole function for the colony is to mate with the queen so that she can continue to produce eggs. They will soon die after mating, and they will only emerge when it's time to breed. Every ant in the nest holds an important role for the colony to survive and thrive. From the workers that help build and expand the nest, to the workers who go out and find food and water, to the queen who needs to continue to lay eggs to grow the colony. Even the males who are not around very long to help the colony will help continue and help it grow and thrive. I hope you've learned a little bit understanding of how important every little ant is in growing and thriving in their colony. Thanks for watching, everybody.